Welcome to Legends in the Making, the no BS, high impact show for leaders who refuse to settle for mediocrity. If you are tired of playing small, stuck in hesitation, or watching your team operate at half capacity, this is your wake up call. Here's the truth. Legendary leadership isn't about titles, talent, or luck. It's about discipline, alignment, and execution. In each episode, we cut through the noise and get straight to what really moves the needle. The brutal cost of staying comfortable and how to break free from it, why your energy dictates everything from execution to culture to bottom line results, how to build unstoppable momentum without burnout, second guessing, or endless overthinking. This isn't theory. This isn't fluff. This is a playbook for leaders ready to ditch the ordinary and unleash the legendary. If you're ready to stop talking about potential and start creating undeniable results, you're in the right place. Let's get to work. In today's episode, we are talking about the hidden costs of playing it small, how fear is bankrupting your business. Every hesitation, every excuse you make, every time you play it safe, you are bleeding opportunity, talent, and revenue. The most expensive mistakes leaders make are in staying comfortable while the world moves forward. So today we're going to talk about the financial cost and the cultural cost of playing it small and showing you how to lead with boldness, alignment, and conviction. So I'd love for you guys to think about these questions. What's the price of playing small in your leadership? How is fear sabotaging your ability to scale and lead effectively? And what shifts must you make now to unlock the next level? This episode is for leaders who are done hesitating and ready to start executing. So, leadership hesitation equals lost momentum equals lost money. The silent killers of business growth that most people don't want to talk about are fear-based decision making. Anytime we are making decisions from lack, from attachment to outcomes, from fear, from any of those places, you are crippling your own business. There is nothing to fear. There's that old quote, there's nothing to fear but fear itself. And I can't remember who said it. Obviously, it's out there. Definitely not my words. But fear will debilitate you. It will hold you back from moving forward. You're not here to determine the what ifs, wins, all those things. You are here to determine the greatness of who you are and to act from that place. Other silent killers of business growth, waiting for the perfect time, waiting to get everything right. Sometimes you don't need to wait. It's about what's the state I'm acting from? What's the purpose of why I'm here? If I'm aligned, what's the right next decision that I should be making versus overanalyzing, determining you have to do this before this, before this. Sometimes you just need to get into motion. You need to get into action, and not from a state of lack, not from a state of fear, not from a state of attachment to outcomes, but from a state of knowing that we are infinitely abundant. And when we act from that place, we receive the infinite abundance back. So stop waiting. The other silent killer I would really say hurts our business when we're thinking about playing small is leading from doubt instead of vision. We are here to play so big. We are here as human beings to actualize ourselves at the highest level. That's why we even incarnate in the physical 3D world, is to actualize our soul to the highest level possible, which means having vision, about who we are, which means having purpose. It means delivering on those two things. And when we doubt those things, we play small. When we are in doubt, we don't make good decisions. We are here to be expansive, incredible creatures. And we live in a world of mediocrity. We live in a world where people play small. We live in a world of good enoughness. We don't live in a world of greatness. And we are here to be great. We are here to be great. Every single one of us. There is infinite abundance in this universe and enough to go around. So when you're in doubt, you are costing yourself. You are costing yourself a shit ton of money, a shit ton of opportunities because you are playing small. You are constricting yourself down. So ask yourself, where have you played small in your business? Where have you allowed fear and lack and attachment to outcome to dictate where you're going? So when I think about how fear sabotages execution, the leadership fear cycle, you got doubt. Then you got hesitation. Then you got inaction. Then you got missed opportunities. And then it just keeps circling. When then you have missed opportunities, and then you're like, back to doubt, back to hesitation, back to inaction, back to missed opportunities. Like you're just feeding this cycle. Anytime you're acting from a place of fear or constriction, you will not be willing to take massive action. So if you're not willing to take risks, if you're not willing to put all the chips in, not worried about the outcome, you are inhibiting your ability to truly grow. Anytime you're risk averse, that is a recipe for mediocrity and it will lead to failure. It may not be fast, but it will be a slow bleed to failure. We are here to gamble it all. We are here to risk it all. We are here to go, you know what? Fail fast and learn. That didn't work. What else are we willing to try? You don't have to have it perfect. The energy of perfectionism is driven out of fear. And it does nobody good. There is no such thing as perfect. There is such thing as just action and reaction. We're under the law of cause and effect. Where do I act from? What's the effect? How do I learn? How do I shift that? And how do I change that? When you are in fear, your teams can feel it. There is an energetic impact. We all are on a scale of where we vibrate at the essence of our core of human beings. If you want to read a really great book, David Hawkins, it's about the levels of consciousness, and everything has a vibration, and fear and shame are some of the lowest vibrational energies that we can be in. And when we're in those places of fear, of doubt, of lack, we are playing very small and people can feel it. We're moving into the age of energy where words are not going to mean as much as the perceived vibration that we're picking up from other people. You can feel it. People don't have to really talk if you're really tuned in and tapped in to the energetics, because we're all energetic beings. So if I really tapped into where people are at around me, I can feel this person's overjoyed, this person's happy, this person's ecstatic, this one's fear, this one's lack, this one's constricted down. You can feel it. So when I show up, my job is to be as grounded and as peace and aligned as possible, because people are picking up on that energy. So your team can feel when you as a leader are playing not to lose instead of playing to win. Think about how many examples we have out in our world. Think about teams when they go into prevent defense. I always think of football. And then it's like suddenly they're about to lose the game because they stopped playing to win. They started to play to not lose. Those are energetically two different things. Am I playing to win? Am I playing to win? Or am I playing not to lose? So companies, you're seeing massive, massive declines. You're seeing businesses shut down. You're seeing the impact after what we went through for the last 5 years. It's still playing out because we are in an energy of lack. We are not in an energy of an expansion. I don't give a shit what the market's doing, what's going on externally. You have the ability to dictate your outcome. And companies that I've worked with that are maniacally focused on who they are, why they're here, the energy that they want to put into the world, aligning their teams behind that energy, making sure that every individual is fully activated, fully propelled forward to their greatness. They're seeing incredible results regardless of what you see externally in the 3D world. Companies up 34% in year-over-year growth. And why is that? Because they're focused on playing to win. They're focused on expansion. They're focused on the opportunity. They're not focused on the lack and constricting down and trying to play it safe in order to win. Nobody plays it safe when they're trying to not lose. The only people to win that are the people playing to win. So do you want to play to win? So when I think about the work that I do, my work is to shift that energy, to turn fear into fuel. Fear is just misdirected energy, and you can transmute that energy. You don't have to stay in it. Fear is a GPS to go, where am I misaligned? Where am I perceiving lack? And what is the actual truth of what is going on here right now? Energetic misalignment will come in as indecision, in stagnation. You will see it. You'll feel paralyzed. You're not going to do anything. No, there's infinite abundance in this universe. I get to act from that space. There's more than enough to go around. You see the amounts of money that we're finding here, we're finding there, out in the world, billions of dollars. That means there's money to go around. There is no lack. Our perceived mentality creates the lack. So fear is a GPS to go, I'm not aligned right now. And how do I become aligned, knowing that I'm the infinite abundance of the universe? So here's my 3-step process of what I do to align myself to overcome fear. Number 1, I ground myself. I start my day with clarity. I start my day in silence, in meditation. And one question I ask is, what's one bold move I need to make today? What's one bold move I need to make today? Intentional action. So once I'm clear and aligned and I get that, what's my one bold move I need to make today? I then shift into aligned action. What's one action that I can take that aligns with what I just heard or been told to move the needle forward? What's one action that moves the needle forward? And then have a commitment ritual. Make a non-negotiable decision. What will I execute on today no matter what? What will I do today no matter what? I'm not allowing anything else to occur today without me doing this. So, the most successful leaders don't wait for certainty. They are creating it. We are the creators of our own reality. We are making manifest what we want to have happen. We think it's the opposite. We're waiting for certainty to then go create something. No, we create certainty through our actions and through our alignment. And here's what people aren't understanding. We are focusing on an age of energy. So we have to start thinking about the energetic PowerPoint of which we are acting from. And once we understand where am I at, we can go take action. So the faster you act, the faster you learn, you adapt and scale. If you're afraid, it's never going to happen. So I want you to write down one decision you've been avoiding due to fear. I want you to write down what's the worst case scenario, what's the best case scenario, and I want you to execute one bold action today, 0 hesitations. So fear is expensive. Playing small is a choice. Growth requires boldness. So the ball's in your court. Again, I've given you the playbook. Now it's up to you to go execute it. Legendary leadership isn't built on ideas, it's built on action. It's built on alignment, and then it's built on taking aligned action. So ask yourself, what's one move, once you're aligned, that you can go make right now to take yourself to the next level? If today's episode hit home, don't keep it to yourself. Share it, take a leader who needs to hear it, and let's create a ripple effect of unstoppable execution. If you want to go deeper, DM me Legendary to explore how we can take this work inside your company. No more playing small, no more hesitations. You've got what it takes. Now you've got to go make this happen. This is Legends in the Making, and you are just getting started. So until next time, stay aligned, stay disciplined, and keep leading at the highest level.